cozy jumper is on, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for some cozy handpan patterns as we settle into autumn. We're going to find some nice meditative patterns on these instruments. We're going to explore a couple of different scales, but all of these patterns will be transferable to whatever scale that you have. Let's start on a trusty D Kurd, and then we'll see where we go from there. So we're starting here on our F major chord, note 1, note 3, and note 6. Our right hand, in fact no, our left hand is actually going to come across here and just play this. Really simple. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the 1, our right hand is going to come up across here to this high F, note 6, and play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Easy. On the 3, we're going to play here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 then on the and of the 4, we're gonna come up here to this A, which is our 8th note. It sounds like this. The right hand looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and put the left hand in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Excellent. Now the easiest way to make this interesting as a pattern so that we can keep playing it and it still sound nice is to just move what the harmony is doing. Right, so these notes below here, the foundation here that's creating this chord, this is the harmony. We're going to move from these 2 notes to these 2 notes, which is note 2 and 4, B flat and D. Same thing, and then exactly the same melody up here, but now it's going to sound a little different because we've got a different harmony underneath, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 3 and 4 and 1. And once you've mastered that, you can switch between. Switch chord. There's our cozy pattern number 1. All right, let's find a different scale and move on. Okay, so I'm super excited about this instrument at the moment because it's new to me. Thank you, RAV Vast, for sending me this lovely Aruimi scale, I think it's called. This one matches with the D Kurd, so if you have a D Kurd, you can play along with this. So these are all the same notes as a D Kurd, it's just in a different order. We've got a B flat in the center here, and then it goes up from there. Lovely instrument. Big fan of this one. All right, let's find another cozy pattern. So here's what we're going to do. We've got right hand on the center tone, and then we're going to come here to note 2 and note 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And on that empty 4, we're going to put some melody in there. And the melody that I'm going to create here is going to go from this note, number 7, to number 6, to number 5, and then back up to number 6. And then we've got a nice block of 4, like this. Right? So the melody is, but we're maintaining that chord underneath. 1, 2, 3. And then the melody happens on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as we did before, we're going to change the chord underneath to this. So I'm playing note 1, note 3, and note 4. Right? Depending on what scale you have, you can adjust this, play around with what you like. So now I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The melody is the same. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the original chord. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then we change again. Let's change. And as you get comfortable with this, you can move that melody even more. Same rhythm. But we're just moving it to somewhere else. Now I'm just playing the top 3 notes. Let's go back to the original. Back up to the top one. So here what we've done is we've found 2 chords that sound nice. We're playing them as an arpeggio. An arpeggio is when you play that chord broken up into individual beats. We found 1 melody, and that melody is very simple, very spacious. It's just 1 strike at the end of each bar on that beat 4. And then we kept the same rhythm and same shape of melody, but we moved it onto 3 different notes for that second time. Right? And so with all of those variations, actually that's a really interesting pattern with lots of movement in there. But you've only got 3 different elements involved. You've got 1 chord progression, and you've got a melody, and a melody that's the same but different. And that's it. Right? So you can keep that nice and simple, nice and meditative, nice and cozy, but still get into a lovely state of flow with that. So enjoy that one, and let's find a third. Alrighty, now I've got an F Low Pygmy from Meridian Handpans. This is an F3, not an F2, so it's not the super deep one, but whatever low pygmy you have. If you have one, you can follow along. Let's find another pattern. I'm going to play with the left hand, our first beat, and then our right hand is always going to stay on this note here, on note 3. And then in between, I'm going to put a little knock in here. So I'm knocking here on this knuckle, the one closest to my nail. And it's very gentle. So I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. So this right hand is playing 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Really utilizing that rotation there. Right? So I barely have to move my hand, I'm just rotating. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And so we're just going to move this left hand between 3 different notes. This one, the one in front of us, and then finally the ding. If you've got a different scale, you might want to find a different pattern. Feel what feels good. For me, that's what I'm going to use. The ding, we're going to play twice. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then the pattern starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for an extra added challenge, we're going to find the octaves of these notes. So the beautiful thing about this scale is that it's a pentatonic scale. There are only 5 notes in the scale. And that means that some of the notes repeat a lot, right? Because obviously we've got more than 5 tone fields, right? So we're going to find this note, which is over here on the F pygmy. It might be somewhere else for you. So we're looking for the note that sounds the same but different, but higher. And by octave, if you don't know what an octave is, if you were to look at a keyboard, a piano keyboard, you will see that the pattern of black notes repeats, right? You've got 2, and then a set of 3, and then a set of 2, and then a set of 3, etc., etc. And within that little bracket, that little pattern, a set of 2, set of 3, you've got a set of 12 notes. We start on C, just before the set of 2 here, D within the donkey's ears, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then we come back around to C again. These 2 notes are the same note, they're just an octave apart, 8 notes apart. So that's what we're looking for here. So what I'm going to do is find those notes, and they just move down. This is a really good exercise in finding octaves. And I recommend this anyway as an activity to figure out how your handpan relates to itself. It's a really good thing to have. So, with my left hand I play here. My right hand's doing a lot of work in this pattern. And then my right hand will jump back down to continue with this pattern here. See how I'm finding the octaves there? And if you don't want to cross here for this part, you could briefly swap roles, right? Your left hand can come up here to this note and right hand stay down here. That makes a bit more sense. And I'm really focusing on getting a nice pure tone out of this, with as little tack sound as possible. 3 cozy patterns to get you settled into the colder weather. I invite you to explore those as you wish. Keep it as super simple. Put some candles on, you know, put some incense on, get yourself cozy. If you've got a fire, amazing. Play these patterns, get into that meditative space. And then once you're really comfortable with them, you can start to explore a bit more and move around a bit more. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you maybe in this video, and then if not, in the next video next week. All right, big love. Enjoy autumn.